Oh, hello again. Welcome to part 3 of the video series, 6 Ways to Recognize Your Inner Critic is Running the Show. I'm Karen of Shier Coaching. Thank you for coming back and thank you for your time. In our first video, we shared the 6 ways to know that your inner critic's running the show. In video 2, I shared with you 6 questions or journal prompts to help you recognize when your inner critic is taking center stage and just to build some more awareness. So in this final video, third video of our series, I want to go through a technique that I find really, really helpful and that I've used personally to shift. And it's a technique that I recommend to my clients to help them shift some of those thought processes and to help soothe and quiet down that little inner critic when she starts to get a little loud. And these are really easy, and I hope that you'll consider them. So I think I'll share 2 with you. One technique that I recommend is to give your inner critic an identity. Treat it really respectingly and lovingly. Perhaps it's a barking puppy. I named mine Charlie. And you start hearing those little thoughts in your head, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, whatever it is that comes up for you. Give that inner critic an identity. And, the inner critic is really just a wounded part of you that just wants to be loved. It just wants to be heard. It wants to be acknowledged. And when a disempowering thought appears, talk lovingly to it. Imagine giving that little puppy a hug, saying, "Thank you, I hear you, we're safe, go out and play, I got this, all is well." Then become still and listen for your inner wisdom to take the lead and whisper from your heart. That's one process that I like. There's another one that's kind of a little more meditative or goes a little more into visualization, which I like. So let me share this one with you. A lot of times that little inner critic voice is coming from somewhere in our past. It was a childhood memory, perhaps. And let's say you recognize that this thought came from your first grade self. Okay. When you think about it, you go through the journaling prompts, and that'll kind of help you determine, where did this thought come from? And let's say, you recognize feeling this way as a 6-year-old. And I want you to think about, maybe close your eyes and just take a deep breath and think about yourself as an adult now. You're walking into your first grade classroom, and you walk through the door, and you can smell what that classroom smelled like, and you can see the desk, and you can see the kids, and you can see the ABCs up on the walls and the drawings and all the work. And you kind of nod to the teacher that's over on the side, and you see yourself walking up to your 6-year-old self. And you look at your 6-year-old self, and you hold out your hand, and you take your 6-year-old self, and you walk together. You go out in the hallway. Perhaps you go out onto the front steps of the school, and you sit down on the steps together, and you have a conversation. And you learn, you ask what's bothering you. And you have a conversation with the 6-year-old you. And then you find yourself getting down to her level, giving her a hug, letting her know, we are safe. I hear you. All is well. I've got you. And become still and just listen and hold her in that moment and let her know that you've got her. And I want you to just hold her and hug her. And when things feel better, and when you think she's okay, you can walk her back into the little room and let her know, I've got you. You're going to come with me. All is well. Things will be good. And just go through that visualization process. And just a reminder, when we're feeling good, when the thoughts that we're hearing, we are coming from our inner wisdom, we know that they're from our inner wisdom because they're empowering thoughts. They feel good. They represent our aspirations. They represent our true authentic self. And the emotions that these thoughts invoke resonate at a much higher energetic frequency. Our inner wisdom is that gut feeling, it's that inner knowing, and it comes from our source, whomever we believe that to be, which only wants the very best for us. When we trust, when we embrace, and when we take inspired actions on these thoughts and we get out of our own way, we're going to be led to a life of joy and happiness, doing and being and living what we love. So I hope these two little exercises that you'll try them and you'll find comfort in them. They really do help. They really do help to soothe that little inner critic inside. They help to soothe the chatter. So I hope you found this series helpful, and I would love it if you would comment, like the videos, and become a subscriber, because I'd like to invite you to do that, because that will help YouTube and to push the videos out so more people can see them. And if you know of anyone that would resonate with the messages and the teachings that I do, please share my videos. I'd be so honored if you did. I appreciate you, and I will put all the information in the show notes. So I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope that you learn a few tips and tricks on how to soothe that little inner critic that's always inside of us. And I will talk to you soon. Take care for now. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.